Yeah, well, so we are preparing for our conference and the game that we are going to play. And I've been thinking, and I guess we were right, letting me play it, letting me be the game master, because we want to show the audience how it is done by a person who has got some training, but who hasn't been into it for years, like you, right? So it's still doable.
Yes, and today we will play together. This
Mm,
is our second player.
mm,
So one player will be me, and this I don't know, squirrel maybe
mhm.
will be the second one. So we are together, Helen, and let it be Mike, as we decided yesterday.
Okay, so his name is Mike. Fine. Hello, Helen. Hello, Mike. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining this workshop. Thank you for volunteering, Mike and Helen. And before we jump in, let me tell you a few words about the rules. There are not many. There is one and the most important rule, which goes about not hurting each other. So no damage can be done to the players, to one another. So you play as a team, and it's prohibited to be violent towards each other. The second rule is the rule of the dice. So the dice will decide how the world reacts to your decisions and your actions, if you succeed in what you plan or not. So you say what you plan to do, you roll the dice, and if you score 1, 2, 3, it means you fail. And if you score higher, you manage to do what you wanted, but sometimes there will be some limitations. And only if you score 6, you pass, with flying colors, and you succeed completely. Please ask me questions if you have any at this point.
No, I do not have any.
Okay, then,
Oh, sorry, I have one.
mhm.
Should I play like a Helen and he like a Mike, or maybe I don't want to be Helen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be Thais. I don't know why. Could I change my name immediately?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a wonderful name. Like both of them are actually very beautiful. And yes, in the game like this, you can choose a character, you can rename yourself, you can um, assume some powers or some qualities you do not actually possess as a person here on Earth, because we are going to be immersed into the world, which is quite a bit different, and you can be someone else. So, Thais, you said.
Yes, I will be Thais, and him be Mike.
Okay. Okay, Thais and Mike, you are going to be taken to a new world, and the game is about to start for you. So, close your eyes for a brief second, and as you open the eyes, you find yourself here. This is what it looks like. So, what do you do?
Mm, I I want to hide behind the tree. I
Mm.
don't know if it is beginning or the end of the story. So I just want to look around and not be visible.
Yeah, you want to hide. Mike, what's your take? What would you like to do here?
Uh, he wants to find some nuts.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Fine. So let's see if both of you manage to do what you want. So there are definitely trees. Let's see if you can get there and hide there safely. So roll the dice, please.
Oh, I have two.
Mm-hmm. Well, on your way here to the trees, your leg gets stuck in the roots of the tree and you cannot hide, you cannot even move any further. So, Mike, are you still going to find some nuts now that Helen has got stuck?
Yes, I want to find some nuts.
So roll it. We'll see if there are nuts.
Four.
Or you found some. Looks like they are really hard to crack, though. So it's not, I'm not sure if it is food, if it's eatable. And, you know, as you are here, you can hear the sound of someone whispering. And the whisper goes like, help me, I need help.
Oh, I need help as well. I'm stuck in the trees. Help me. I need help too.
And Mike, what are you doing here?
I'm eating my nuts. I'm trying to crack them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's pause for a while because as a master, I'm really stuck here. So
Okay.
how do we go from here? So
Yes. We should, for the first, we should give chance to each other in the quiz. So while I was the first, and I want to look around, we should give me that chance. And after that, I was stuck. It was easier for Mike to get the first decision.
mm-hmm,
So while you are asking both of us, Mike wants his nuts. He has that he had that idea already, and he's not thinking about ties. He's
mm-hmm,
thinking about his nuts. So let's do it one more round, one by one. So Helen the first. After that, the world will be changing, and you will be asking Mike what to do, and he will be dealing with the new world where there is that wagon, fire, and stacked ties. And so, generally, in that situation, each player will choose something like helping, and we will not be stacking. But
mm-hmm,
it is the first way. So one by one, because if two of us are dealing with the same situation at the beginning, but after the first, how it is, the first turn,
mm-hmm, the
the
first
reality,
round. Mm-hmm,
the first round, reality is changing. But I'm still in previous reality. It's
mm-hmm,
hard for me as a player to go with the new one because as everybody, we are stuck in. We've got that idea and we want it to continue, and we are not changing with the world. So what? Let's do one by one. It is our the first goal, and the second. If we are here and Helen is crying and my not Thais. So Thais is while I was starting to speak about, I returned to my normal role. So as Thais is stuck and Mike is still cracking his nuts, you are, as a game master, need to force situation a little bit. So we are now in the condition of no actioning. Your
Yeah,
players are not
that's why. Yeah, nobody is doing
here.
anything.
Yeah, yes. So we could prevent that situation while we were doing one by one. It could help us. So we will try just now. But if we've got that stacking situation already, so we need a new character or new some conditions. So the first one, it could be raining. The second one, for example, it could be a snake in the trees, and Helen will and the Thais will jumped out immediately. Doesn't matter if she's stuck or not, because she doesn't want. She will find she will find the decision. She will be not just standing there. So so some new characters will be some new danger. Things could be we could whisper, we could listen, not just whisper, but some sound of somebody's how it is steps,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
huge steps, and it will pay and your players will pay attention on it
Mm-hmm.
and will do something. So
It
so
has to be bigger. It doesn't have to be so subtle. It has to be the stimulus which is hard to ignore.
yeah. So here we are in the first scene, and your players couldn't. They really do not have any idea how to deal with that world. So it's normal when we are not a team, when you have some different people, one is going somewhere, another is eating, they have not no relationships already. And you need to build that relationships immediately at that moment. And so generally we are building relationships when we are faced with some danger, real danger. Here now, Mike realized that Helen stuck. Okay, she's stuck. It's not dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm.
If she had broken her leg, it will be much more much more how it is increasing situation. So now we could replay
Mm-hmm.
for the first time we could replay that game. For the second, we could force situation by putting some dangerous condition to ties for the first, and tries and we will try Mike's to pay attention on that situation. And the third one, we could face our players with some general danger, not just for Helen but for both of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter
Okay.
which you will choose. Both of them will how it is we will make our situation not so stucky.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Okay, so I suggest the fire spreads. So as Mike is cracking the nuts and Helen is stuck and nobody is paying much attention to a whisper because Mike is busy with his nuts and Helen cannot do anything. She needs help herself. We are noticing that the fire is not only limited to the wagon and a little bit beyond, but the whole wood around
Mhm.
us is burning. The wildfire is spreading. So, dear
Mhm.
characters, what are you doing now?
Okay, but you as a game master, in your mind have a plan, yes? What you will be doing if they will not be active.
Yeah, well, I have a character to rescue them somehow, kind of
Uh,
rescue them.
it doesn't. It could be a character. It's not obligated to rescue them, but they really could face with the feedback that if they are not acting, it will be harm. It could be
Mm-hmm.
harm for them. So they fire. Okay, you have a plan B. So you, as the game master, always put in new conditions. You need to get what you will be dealing if somebody will not go with you. Okay, so fire is spreading, and Thais is stuck, and I'm crying. Help me! Help me! I don't want to be burned here. I am young and I'm beautiful, so I want to be alive.
Mm-hmm. Mike, what is your action? What action do you take now? Because Helen is crying out for help, and that's pretty much everything she can now do, or so it seems. What about
So
you?
I will put away my nuts. They are not so delicious. I couldn't crack them more often. So I will try to near jump to the trees where Thais is stuck, and I don't know, maybe push some branches to help her. I'm very small, so I really could do small things. So I will try to push the branches or the roots. I don't know where she's stuck. So maybe she's stuck and she couldn't move because of roots. And so if it is because of roots, I will push them and she will make her leg free and somehow tries. So something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah, so you are trying to rescue her by pushing the roots or the branches, the things that keeps her aside. Okay, so roll the dice if it works.
Four.
For yes, yes, she is now out of this trap. Um, but her leg hurts and she cannot walk really fast, but the fire is getting closer and closer. It's closing in, and you basically have not much time before it catches you.
Okay. So here in that situation, we really need some help. Our game is continuing, but you as a game master realized that our players couldn't act. So you have that two persons. One is weak and small, another is stuck, and and then more other
And hurt,
some
injured.
and hurt. So we need to force. So it could be some helper, a huge helper. It could be, I don't know, start the training that really could help you, or it could some creatures could disappear. I don't know, maybe some
Appear or
animals. It be
disappear, right?
yeah, because of the fire, they feel it. And we know, as we are speaking about, I don't know that Nosorogi, how it is,
Mm-hmm.
which
Rhinos.
rhinos, that rhinos, which how it is, stepping on the fire and
Ah, so
stick
they
with
can put away the fire with stepping on it.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Didn't know.
I've heard that fact that they know it is very dangerous. So it's
Mhm.
their instinct. They know if in savannah it will be. So it will be. Everybody could hurt, and they try
Put it
to
away. Hmm.
put it away. So some creatures could appear. They could run away from the fire, or they could run to the fire to prevent the burning all the forest. So that could be, for
I am
example,
now thinking of an elephant who runs towards
elephant.
them and grabs them with his
Yeah,
trunk
yeah.
and takes
It,
them.
it could be unicorn because it is your world, it's your magical world, and any creatures could be really there. So if we are in the condition that nothing happens, so something happens but nothing happens,
Mm.
and your team is not acting, so you could a little bit push them out from that scene by using
Mhm.
another
Character.
for
Mhm.
characters for forces or
Mhm.
something else.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
a wonderful thing. Yeah, I guess I would rather not let them be in this situation and fight the fire anymore by themselves because it takes too long. I guess at that very moment when Thais is free, an elephant appears and it grabs both of them with his trunk and takes them away from that place, away from the fire, and it drops them right in front of the crossroads. So there is another part, a different part of the forest where the fire has not yet gotten to, and there is a crossroads. So
Mhm.
now the elephant has brought you here, dear Mike and Thais, and ran away because he has a family, and he has to rescue some other creatures. So he's this, rescue team elephant. He,
Rescue team. Okay, it was very unexpected to see elephant here in the forest, but why not? And which color of that elephant was? Green, maybe,
pink, of course,
maybe pink. Yes.
a pink elephant.
Okay, okay. So, uh, if it is obligate for me to choose one of these four arrows, or I could go some everywhere I want.
Yeah, you can basically do anything you want in this world. It's up to
Okay.
you. It's just that you have it. It doesn't
Oh,
matter that you must.
okay. So I don't believe that science. It's they're very strange, really. So nobody is writing such instructions on arrows. So I think that it is that directions will bring me to some dangerous places. So I will be go somewhere to where there is no sign. So directly to the
Through the
how
woods.
to through the woods. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, let me ask you a question as an expert. Do we rather ask our participants to make common decisions every time?
As you want. So you could ask them here in that point that they see the signs and what they're going to do. And while you see they are a little bit
Hesitant?
thinking,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, after that you could ask them that they have possibility to make a common decision.
Mm-hmm.
So not before. So
Not
you are
before the
this
game. Mm-hmm.
not before the game and not before they are starting to think. So the first, so the here is my turn, Ty's turn, because the previous was Mike who was helping me.
Mm-hmm.
He had helped me, so his turn is over. Here is my, and I am here trying to think. And while I make a decision, here you could ask, by the way, Mike, uh, both of you here in that variable situation could decide, will you go together or will you go make your own decision? And if you are together, are you agree with Thais?
Hmm.
So something like that,
Yeah,
because
if we are
if
pressed, if we are pressed for time, like we are here, and I guess teachers are in their whatever sessions they are, but still there is always a limitation, unlike in our free games when they are not for students. There is not so much pressure as to the timing, but now and in many cases in that student teacher context, there will be a limitation. So do we make them go together just to
uh,
avoid
uh,
this?
Uh, Here, we previously we should ask one question to ourselves as a game masters. What do we want from our team? So, if we want them to go further through the plot, it is one goal. But if we want them to think about that science, it is another goal. So, if we are here, you could ask them, here is a sign. What are you thinking about them? And that's it. And they will describe you something in what is going on in their mind. So Mike will tell him, Thais will tell him. So you are asking, you are here. What are you going to do? What are you thinking about that? They will do something. And the first turn is Thais' turn, and you will ask her what you think about it. She will tell. After that, you are asking Mike. So one by one. And after that, you are asking about decision. So here, while they are thinking about reading carefully reading, after that, they are thinking more, how it is, more deeply. But if we are here near the sign and we are asking them, what are you going to do? Uh, I am, as a person with some experience, I, I, I don't want to go by signs. They are quite, they are looking quite scary and dangerous. So something like, here is a witch, there is
Mm-hmm.
the, how it is, human eater. I don't know how it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Yeah, I
So
forgot the word for it actually. Yeah, what
so
do
so
they
some
call?
so so some monsters, but if you are asking them here in that point, so you see a sign, what are you thinking about them? I
Mm-hmm.
will I will tell you, oh, it's very scary. I think they are going somewhere somehow. I don't want. And Mike will tell him, yes. So we are different person, and he already heard my idea, so he will not repeat it generally. He will do something else, and maybe while I was speaking about dangerous things, he will, somebody will read what it is written on that signs. Yeah, and so while we we do not push them saying you should, you must choose
Go
one way,
together. Yeah, I
go
was
together.
thinking about going together. Like, could I ask a question? Could I word the question like that? What are you now doing as a team? Like to make a
Yeah,
hint that you
yeah,
have to go together, just for
yeah.
us to not have two different plots and too much talking, right?
Yeah, but and moreover, you could avoid that situation. Just imagine they are cotton, they
Caught,
are cotton.
caught.
They're caught by elephant, and in that point, they haven't possibility to choose. So
Hmm.
your elephant could be that
Decision maker.
horse. Yeah, he could stay here. It could be not, for example, not be, could if we are speaking about elephant, it could be disappointing. Let it be elephant, or let it be unicorn. So some creatures who could speak, for example, who are able to speak. in our brains. So let it be elephant. And he could stay here and ask them, "Oh, I couldn't read.
Where do we
I,
go, right?
I couldn't read. Could you help me? That signs are always changing. I don't know. I know where to go while I'm listening,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't read." Something like that. So, and so in that situation, they need to read and understand. So you have the same thing, the same team, and if you want them to choose, you use their own decision. But if you want them to read, understand, and speak about it with themselves and with the develop and with elephant, so you need to to leave them still cotton
Together, yeah, yeah.
together. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not able to act.
Mm-hmm.
So they are just telling elephant what to do.
Yeah, and
Well,
I guess
well,
they don't want to get to really get free because the elephant is not a danger, it is a rescue. So,
yeah. And here they will choose direction somehow together or not, and they will not separate from each other because they are, how it is,
caught. They're
caught
strangled. Mm-hmm.
here. And after that, you will reach them by that elephant somewhere. If they
Mm-hmm.
choose the wrong direction, they will force with a monster,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. If they will choose the normal variant and normal direction, he will put them somewhere. What we will decide next time, somewhere where they are in safe place. So we could, if we want to show the idea, and if we want to avoid the situation, one is going here, another is going where, we could just not get them
Mm-hmm.
idea to separate.
Okay, let's stop the recording for today.